Ladies and gentlemen, this is X. My name is LT Dangerous, calling the action each and every step of the way, and what we have here is Zangief versus the Juggernaut in a tables match. Zangief wants to work out some of his frustrations regarding what happened between him and Vega recently. And Zangief specifically requested this match against the Juggernaut, of all people. And the only way to win a tables match is to physically put your opponent through a table. We've got a couple laid out at ringside here, both men tentatively considering going for one of them. Juggernaut picks that table up, slides it into the ring there. This match could be over in an instant. It could be over in any length of time. We just don't know. It's a momentary thing, you know, going through the table. That's all it takes. One moment slip and you've lost the match. You really do have to strategize carefully in this match. It's not necessarily just about focusing on wearing your opponent down. It's about ensuring your own survival, ensuring you stay away from the wooden death zone, so to speak. Beautiful flying clothesline there from Zangief. You know, as we mentioned on the previous episode of X, that fantastic tag team championship match, Zangief propping that table up there. Oh, beautiful right-handed punch, knocking Zangief straight into his butt there. The strength of the Juggernaut. Props the table up in the corner. As we mentioned on the previous episode of X, next week is debuts week. Every match will have at least one new competitor in it. Next Monday we have a match that has two new competitors, never seen before in X, going one-on-one. That is going to be an excellent encounter. I'm not going to spoil who's in the match. Hold on a second, Zangief nearly thrown through the table by the Juggernaut there. This doesn't look good for the former X-champion. Flops to the ground now. I'm not going to spoil who's in these debut week matches. I want you guys to get the full enjoyment of that for yourself. Got some very interesting, very exciting new signees to the X roster. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they all bring to the table. I think we've got a couple of very real championship contenders among them. Smacking the Juggernaut down, and that is no easy feat for a man the size, the strength, the power of the Juggernaut. But Zangief's he's a pretty massive guy as well, don't forget. Over 7 feet tall, pure muscle. Nice spear there through the ropes. Juggernaut sent through, crashing to the floor. Just tossed into the steel ring steps there. Zangief now looking to pick those up, use them as an offensive weapon. It's not a situation the Juggernaut really wants to find himself in. Clobbered with them, just knocked straight to the floor. Zangief is really letting out his frustrations on the Juggernaut here. Zangief feels he's been screwed by Vega, the current X-champion. I don't think Zangief would have felt too bad had Vega at least had the decency to wait out the timer in their Iron Man match in the middle of the ring. Vega allowed the scores to reach a draw by the end of the timer and then got out of the ring, so there was absolutely zero chance that Zangief could have scored another point. It was just a flagrant show of disrespect, and I think that's why Zangief is so pissed off, quite frankly. And I don't blame him. The man's been robbed. Wait a second, Zangief, top rope here. This is not a position we usually see. The red Cyclone in, dives down, massive double axe handle. Juggernaut really suffering in this match. We don't tend to see the Juggernaut looking too vulnerable. And yet here tonight, Zangief is taking the fight to him. This is what happens when you have a pissed off Russian in the ring against you. Zangief, final atomic buster. No, I really thought he was going for it then. He just delivered a German suplex. Oh, hang on, having said that. Hey, another one. Tossing Juggernaut around the ring. Throws him against the table now. It's not a good place for Juggernaut to be right now. Now you may be wondering what exactly the official stance on Zangief's claim to the X Championship is. Honestly, frankly, he had his rematch after losing the championship, and I don't like it. I don't like Vega's tactics, but unfortunately there's nothing more that we can do for Zangief. He has to earn that shot, and I think this could be why he requested a tables match here tonight against the Juggernaut of all people, to show that he's a worthy contender. And if he pulls it off, I won't really be able to argue with that. I will be very much inclined to agree with that particular assessment. These two are really taking the fight to one another here tonight. Juggernaut now fighting back into this match. I think he feels like he's allowed Zangief to control the flow of this one for quite long enough. I think based on how this match goes, that's going to determine what the strategy really is in terms of finding a new #1 contender for the X Championship, because Vega, of course, needs a challenger. All champions have got to defend their belt. I think perhaps within the next week or two, you'll see Vega in the ring defending that belt. He's not going to be in competition next week, in debuts week. So I'm just going to let him ruminate on that. So I'm going to let him have a little time to stew on that particular thought, shall we say. Zangief in a very dangerous position now, thrown against that table by the Juggernaut. Wait a second, fights back! Leaning on the table there is Juggernaut. Zangief going for a powerbomb! Smashes Juggernaut through it! And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Zangief victorious here tonight. A very fine showing there, I have to say. I don't know what to make of this, guys. I mean, this wasn't billed as a #1 contenders match. It wasn't intended to be a #1 contenders match. But at the same time, I do feel as though Zangief has put an incredibly strong showing here. Why don't you guys let us know, as ex-officials, what you would like us to do with this whole X Championship situation? Should Zangief be given another shot? Should someone else be given another shot? Maybe one of the debuting talents next week could be given a shot. Who knows? Let us know in the comments. Catch us on Twitter if you like. #ThisIsX. Until then, I've been LT Dangerous. Ciao for now.